Hey, it's Rachel. So as the title suggests, yes, I am 15 weeks out from my wedding. I am getting married on April 30th. And as cliche as this sounds, yes, I am trying to lose a little bit of weight before my wedding. And I went back and forth about whether or not I should talk about this because obviously trying to lose weight for an event like your wedding just screams diet culture. And I don't want any other women or brides to feel like they need to lose weight for their wedding. However, in full transparency, this is something that I am doing, and I will probably document this for YouTube because I know a lot of women / people who follow me have similar goals and are interested to know what I do when I would like to tone up just a little bit. So it's been like a week or two since I have started a new workout program. I started, again, cliche, at the beginning of January, and what I have been doing so far is I've been working out 3 to 4 times a week. I've been tracking my calories, I've been trying to increase my steps, and I've increased my water intake because I personally feel best drinking a gallon of water. It's something that I learned when I was prepping for my bodybuilding competition, and I was like, okay, let's bring this back because I know I personally feel the best drinking a gallon of water. However, in the 2 weeks that I have done all of my new programming, I have gained weight. So if you have ever started a new workout program, a new diet, working with a new coach, this might have happened to you where you do everything right and you do the new workout program and you see the scale going up, and that can be super frustrating. So in today's video, I wanted to show you all of the things that I have been doing in order to get fit for my wedding, but also I want to talk about all of the reasons why the scale might be going up for you instead of going down. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. So reason number 1, funny enough, is very appropriate because it happened to me last night, and that is when you don't sleep well, the number on the scale will go up. It happens every single time. If you don't believe me, start tracking it. Write down when you have a really bad night of sleep and see what the scale does, because I guarantee it will almost always go up. Last night, unfortunately, I could not sleep. I had the worst insomnia, was up until 1 in the morning, and then woke up after 4 or 5 hours of sleep around 6 in the morning and could not go back to bed. So, hence the coffee. Despite not sleeping very well, I am trying to push through. I've got a lot of things planned today. I've got to start working for my day job. I still am gonna go work out. I am gonna do all of the things. Yeah. Okay, let's get this day started. So a really bad habit that I am trying to break is I have been so busy with work first thing in the morning that I haven't been eating breakfast until way too late. So it is happening again this morning. I had a super early meeting for my day job. I am just now getting a chance to make some breakfast, and it is 11 in the morning. Do not recommend this. Nothing sweeter in this world than opening an avocado and it being perfect. I've just won the lottery. I personally am a huge fan of tracking calories. It's what I do, it's what I have the majority of my clients do. The reason is because I am super data driven. A lot of times we can say like, oh, I'm eating healthy. I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. But you can overeat healthy foods. It's completely possible. And so for me, I really like seeing the numbers. I like saying this is exactly how much I'm eating and this is exactly how I need to tweak it in order to see the scale drop. So for the next 15 weeks, I will be tracking. So whenever I track macros, or calories, I do use a food scale. I prefer it. I prefer to be super accurate. So as you can see, like I weighed exactly how many egg whites I was eating, exactly how much avocado I was eating, and then I put that into MyFitnessPal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a screenshot of the macros, so the protein, carbs, fat, and the calories for my very first meal up on the screen, so that way you can see how I log it. But wait a minute, I was talking about reasons why you might be gaining weight on a new diet, and food is one of them, although not in the sense that you would think. So whenever we start a new diet, it's very possible that we are eating more calories than we used to eat before. That was the case for me. So like I said, I have this really bad habit of skipping breakfast. And so I was skipping breakfast. I was getting so busy that I was like barely eating lunch in the afternoon. And then I was eating dinner and like, it was bad. Like I was not eating enough food. So for the last couple weeks, I have finally been eating enough calories every single day because I'm tracking and I know exactly how much or how little I'm eating. So because I'm eating more food, while my body is like getting used to the extra calories, the scale is going to go up. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, like I'm eating more food than normal. You'd think that, oh no, Rachel, maybe you should lower it. That's not always the case. Sometimes you need the extra fuel in order to like do all of your workouts and just like function as a human being. So don't be afraid to eat lots of calories. It's a good thing. So it is 5:30 at night. It is pitch black outside. My brain is saying, hey, it's time to go to bed. But in reality, it's time to go work out. One of the things that I have been doing today is drinking water. I mentioned that this morning I've been drinking a gallon. This is my third cup. So this is 32 ounces. It's from Yeti. This is my favorite. It keeps my water cold. I just have to drink 4 of those. And it's a gallon. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is one of the many reasons to drink water is to help your digestion. So one thing that I noticed with myself and with a lot of my clients was constipation is like a real problem. And when you are constipated, that is another reason why the scale might be going up. If you are starting a new diet, let's say you're eating a lot more vegetables, that has a lot of fiber. A fiber theoretically is supposed to help you go to the bathroom more regularly. For some of us, it does the opposite problem. So unless you properly hydrate, all of that extra fiber can actually back you up. So that is like reason, wow, what number am I on? Like reason number 3 of why your weight might be going up when you start a diet, but you're doing like all of the right things. Speaking of embarrassing topics, also if you get a period, then that can also cause your weight to go up. So it causes your body to hang on to water. For some people, it will spike up during ovulation instead of your period. Once you start realizing that your body can fluctuate like by 3 or 4 pounds every time you have your period or your ovulation, you start to get like desensitized to it. So when you see the scale up and you're like, oh, well, it's okay. It's just my period or it's just my ovulation. I know that it's gonna go back down. So I just got to the gym and I'm procrastinating, trying to mentally prepare to go do this workout. And I figured I should share with everybody what my workout is. So like I mentioned earlier this morning, I am doing 3 to 4 workouts per week. That's lifts, like weightlifting per week. And something that I wanted to point out, so I have been lifting for like 10 plus years. I have done the whole bodybuilding thing, and I've done the whole bodybuilding split where you have like chest day and arm day and leg day and shoulder day. Because I'm only working out 3 to 4 times per week, all of my workouts are back to full body workouts. Today I am doing deadlift. I always like to start with a compound lift. That's pretty typical. Then using the Pit Shark, which is like my new favorite machine ever. It's great for squatting when your upper body does not match your lower body strength. Hamstring curls, single arm high rows, bicep curls, and face pulls. And in case you're wondering, I just use the, what is this called? Google Keep. Just like, it's like a notes app on my phone. So I'm back home from the gym. It's like 9:30 at night. I am going to quickly take a shower and go make dinner, but something that I wanted to mention. So speaking of reasons why the scale might go up even though you're dieting, when you lift weights, especially if you haven't done it in a long time, that can cause a lot of water retention. So if you are new to weightlifting, even if you're lifting like 5 pounds or 3 pounds, if you haven't done it before, or if you haven't done it in like 6 months, it will cause water retention. It's not a big deal. That could also be a reason why the scale is going up. Hello. Yes, this is exactly what I look like at 9:30 at night. Just got out of the shower, had my PJs on, and I cooked dinner. And before I sign off for the night, I wanted to share one more reason why the scale might be going up, and that is sodium. So if you eat any sort of processed food or convenience food, check to see what the sodium content is. It's not a big deal. It's totally cool to have the occasional high sodium meal, especially if it's easy. And at 9:30 at night, I want easy. But when you consume higher salt than normal, that makes your body hold on to water weight. So just wanted to mention that because I did eat something for dinner that is higher in sodium. I had like one of those Kevin's pre-made meals or whatever. I'm going to say goodnight for tonight, because I don't need to be posting this on YouTube. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.